Hello and welcome to Shocking Sequels. We've got a three-parter this time, and first up we're going to watch a Disney.
Well, I was going to say something. It's not time for that, Nick. It's time for Disney. I'm not going to do that again.
Wow, that was that.
I told you.
You did a lol.
I did a lot.
I'm Mark, he's Fraser. We're going to watch a Disney, which you've just watched.
Yeah.
The telly's behind the camera, that's why I pointed that
Over
way.
there.
We're going to watch.
Past you.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to watch a film that I've seen and he hasn't, and then watch this. Well, we're not going to watch. Start again. We're going to watch the sequel to a film that I've seen and he hasn't, and then we're going to watch the sequel to a film that he's seen and I haven't.
It's like kind of blind kind of thing.
Blind
going
sequels.
Going in blind.
But the first one we watched was Jungle Book 2. All
Or basically
65 minutes of it.
Or basically bare necessity. The music videos.
Does that even count as a film? Like, I think it was just shy of 1 hour and 10 minutes. How many minutes does it have to be to count as a feature film? Is it 60?
I'll lay it off, yeah. Ruling. If we're going for a ruling, I'll lay it off.
No, I mean, I'm actually wondering if there is a ruling, not just a Fraser ruling, but a ruling.
Not really, no, because it's all like subjective, really. It's your own kind of thing, and yeah, it's like it just depends what it's viewed on. Like, obviously, we're viewing it on a streaming site, others are available. So, like, if you saw it on maybe like on a television show, a TV base, it's harder now with streaming sites because it's harder to justify which is which. But because it's kind of on its own, it would be a film. You could maybe say it's a short film, but shorts are usually like 5-10 minutes long. So I'd let it be a feature film, but not a great one.
It was alright, but it really heavily relied on the bare necessities.
Yeah, which at first it was kind of like, because Blue did it on his own, it was kind of like, oh, he's missing his friend, and then the second time it's a bit like, okay, we get it, and then the third time it's like, come on!
That's pretty much a bare necessities every 22 minutes.
Yeah.
When you think about how long the film is...
That's what broke up the narrative, it's like, yeah.
When you think about how long the film is, that's roughly, let's say it takes up about 6 to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
10% of the film was the bare necessities.
It could be its own TV series. If, let's say, the bare necessities like the theme tune. Just starts off.
It was...
I mean, we like the song, don't get us wrong, but it's not the same out, like... It's just, you don't get the same feeling, because obviously, like, it was once in the original film, and it was a nice...
The original film wasn't 60 minutes long either.
And it was a nice moment as well, and the end credits kind of teased us as well. With
that was
song.
Really annoying. It was King Louie's song from Jungle Book, and King Louie wasn't in Jungle Book 2!
A cover of it, clearly.
At all!
Because it's an update, it's like, came out in the 2000s, someone's obviously done a cover of it, you know, like
Why no King Louie?
A rock cover, and then maybe they just... King Louie was so smart and was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Maybe King Louie refused.
They still used his palace, which is a bit of an insult, and they even referenced it. They said, where is King Louie? And he said, he just went away, which maybe we should have.
What did King Louie do? Did he sleep with the director's wife or something?
Maybe.
Or maybe the director's daughter?
Maybe, you know, he's always up to mischievous things.
King Louie?
Mess some stuff up. Maybe he's started gambling hard, you know, those coconuts.
Yeah.
It's a tough life. Life.
King Louie turned to drink.
Yeah. It all went downhill. He just went. He had to sell his place. He had to go. But
the songs weren't very. There was one good song.
Yeah.
And then 3, as we have established, 3 bare necessities. So there was only like 2 others.
There's a cool cameo from Timon and Pumbaa.
Yes.
Actually, it's only cool because they were actually in it. They
Yeah,
get shoved. They get shoved by Baloo. So it's like,
But there's always a random cameo from another film in a Disney. It's quite fun to look out for, and I like that they do
nice.
that.
I like Timon and Pumbaa. Can't really do wrong with them, can you?
The animation was nice.
Yeah, animation was nice. The way it was filmed as well. Obviously it's like animation, so they can control whatever they want. But it all looked very nice and all visually. It was appealing, visually appealing, but just no story really.
The story was very basic.
To be fair, it was like because we were wondering, because Shere Khan's in it and it revolves around him, and we were pretty sure he died in the last one.
Well, it left it ambiguous.
Yeah.
He ran away with fire attached to him, so you assumed he was dead,
or
but he
like
wasn't.
gone, and he just came back like, I'm back.
Didn't even have a scarred tail.
No, like
no
marks,
no scars
marks,
from
no
the
marks.
burns.
To be fair, it's been like 40 years, so maybe.
That's true.
Mind you, saying that Mowgli would have aged well. Yeah, it clearly did lead straight on.
He also sounded like the guy who... Well, it wasn't, because we looked it up, but it also sounded like Scar, which turned out to be Jeremy Irons when we looked it up.
Yeah, British...
but it was generic British bad guy voice, wasn't it?
But I'm okay with that. It makes it sound like... I kind of like the sarcastic tone and stuff like that. It's just like... Makes him a bit more villainous. I mean, I guess we Brits work well as villains. Grr. But yeah, that was cool.
It was better than Kronk's New Groove.
That's where I was.
Yeah, it was better than Kronk's New Groove.
I didn't mind Kronk's New Groove.
Kronk's New Groove wasn't very good.
To be fair, at the start, I thought, oh, we got another Kronk's New Groove, and it was like they were talking through the Disney logo, and it was like, oh, what's going on here? Which wasn't a good sign to start off with. But where I was going to go with my point, just remembered before. No, because I remembered it when you said that. I don't know why. Brain works weird. Was this was actually based off a Jungle Book original story, but then reading about the story was much more interesting than this. Like they took the beginning part of like Mowgli getting adopted by a family and went, yeah, we'll just have that part and then just do bare necessities, and it was just. I mean, I guess if you're a super Disney fan and you really like the song and it's just, you just want to hear the song, it's great, but it's like, at least with Bambi 2, it kind of added stuff on.
Bambi 2 was ace. That was not Bambi 2.
No.
That was not Bambi 2.
Yeah.
It wasn't
maybe
bad.
Bambi 2.
It was just kind of there
Would
a
you
lot
put,
of the time.
so are you thinking putting in between Emperor's New Groove?
Closer to Kronk's New Groove than Bambi 2. Bambi 2.
I'm thinking it's at the,
all up here.
I'm thinking it's just below Kronk's New Groove, because...
Below Kronk's New Groove?
Yeah.
That bad?
Not that bad, like... I think you really didn't like Kronk's New Groove, where I was a bit like, where this was like, so it's different kinds of sound noises there, which put it lower for me.
Have you done your Rotten Tomatoes thing?
I have.
Right, okay. I don't... I'm pretty sure our opinion of too much booby doop, I want to be like you, ooh,
is shared.
Yeah.
With many.
That's the wrong song, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that's King Louis' song. You know what I mean? Bare necessities. Anyway,
Like,
I think I can't see it getting more than a 15. 15% is my prediction.
Well, the original got 85%.
That is a good percentage.
And this one got 19%.
Oh, it was pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Fair, 4%.
Nah.
Fair play to you. Fair play to you.
I hadn't seen whether it was. I hadn't looked into whether it was well received or not. I knew there was Jungle Book 2.
Yeah. Well, it's just appeared on a streaming site, a very popular streaming site, and it's always on there. We just typed in 2.
Yeah,
and
we do that.
It's always one of them, and it's just like, you know what? We've put it off. Why don't we just watch it?
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Could have been a lot better.
Yeah, it could have been.
And it was
better.
completely unnecessary. It added nothing to the story at all.
No, nothing.
It added nothing to the franchise. It was clearly a cash cow.
Oh yeah. Like the last 2 Disney ones added something.
Mm.
You didn't have to have them. With this, it's just like you didn't have to have them, but they're a nice little add-on. Whereas this, if you watch this, you're kind of robbed because you're just like,
No, it does nothing.
You've wasted. It's only 60 minutes, but still 60 minutes. You could watch Bambi 2.
You could watch Bambi 2.
We should watch Bambi 2. Yeah.
So the moral of the story is, just watch Bambi 2.
Just watch Bambi 2. I mean,
we love Bambi 2.
Just go for it, innit?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Bambi 2.
Should have got Patrick Stewart on this. Even if he was.
It would have been better if it got Patrick Stewart.
Just one of the voices. One. Hey, he could have been King Louis.
They could have had Patrick Stewart as King Louis.
Would have seemed a bit out of place. He more fits a Shere Khan or.
No.
But you know.
Patrick could totally pull off King Louis.
Book it, Disney.
Yeah, book it, Disney. Right, well, we're going to watch... Well, the next one we're going to watch is From Dusk Till Dawn 2. I love From Dusk Till Dawn, but he hasn't seen it. So we'll tell you what we think next time. See you.